Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we've got the Cardinals again today. Yesterday's game was a 3-0 win, although it could have been much more lopsided than it was. I don't know whether that's a good sign or not if you're the Cardinals, that you kept it better than it should have been, or that it should have been worse, but I guess it just depends on your disposition. See, we've got our usual lineup into the game. Graves on the mound. Well, and I guess I should have waited just a minute to start this game. I can hear my dog wanting back in. Now we'll get a batter in before we take a quick pause. And here is Juan Pierre to lead things off for the Cardinals. First pitch is out of the zone. There's a called strike. And this one towards second base. Kester makes the grab, one away. Alright, let me let the dog in. Nick Punto as soon as I get back. Alright, my apologies. Not that you probably saw any real pause there. Punto looks at strike one. Looks at strike two. And this is fouled away. This one just misses outside. Too high, 2-2. Misses outside. We got a full count. One away, nobody on. Swing and a miss, strike three. That'll bring Pujols to the plate. I think he only had one hit yesterday. Could be wrong, but that's the only one I remember. There's a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Make it 2-1. Misses high again, 3-1. Just catches the outside corner, another full count. That'll be a ground ball to short. Joey throws over, and that will end the inning. Cardinals go down quietly to start the game. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels. Cardinals look to have their regular lineup. Chris Young on the mound, who I believe we saw the last time we played the Cardinals. First pitch to Kester is called a strike. Little fly ball into left that's going to fall in for a base hit. Leadoff single will bring Marvin to the plate, batting left-handed. Pops this one into right. Encarnacion's not going to catch up to it, and it lands right on the line. Kester stops at third, puts two runners into scoring position with nobody out and Chief at the plate. He takes a strike. And then this pitch goes outside. Too high, 2-1. Popped up right at the plate. Moriarty just behind the umpire makes the grab. One away, runners still on second and third. Terry at the plate. Not sure if he ever did get a hit. Yeah, I think he did get a hit late in the game. I think it was Tom was the only one that didn't. Comes through with the base hit here. One run in. Marvin on his way. He will score as well. And the Squirrels take a 2-0 lead in the first inning. If you remember yesterday, all three runs were scored in the first inning. So we may be looking at a repeat here. Frank is quickly down 0-2. Runner on first with one out. That changeup is out of the zone. Frank lets it go. Lets this one go as well. 2-2. Inside. Full count. This is pulled foul. Terry did stay put on that pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tom at the plate now. Still a runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch called a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Squirrels only score 2 today in the first, as they take the 2-0 lead. Hideki Matsui will open things up for St. Louis in the second. First pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And fouled away. Still 0-2. This one too low. Ground ball. Chief ends up fielding it and just gets it over in time. You see the ball hit right to where it could have been Joey or Chief. That's supposed to be the third baseman's ball with his momentum going towards first, and that's how it works out here. Though Joey does have the stronger arm in this case. Would have been fine with me either way. Juan Encarnacion at the plate. He looks at a ball. Looks at another ball. There's a called strike. Fouls this one off his foot. 2-2. Fouled away. Still 2-2. This one into right field. That'll go down for the Cardinals' first hit of the game. 1 on, 1 out. Aaron Miles at the plate. He looks at strike 1. Swings and misses, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away, Cesar Izturis at the plate. Looks at a strike. Pop this one foul, and it's just out of Tom's reach. Maybe just out of is a little bit of an exaggeration, but either way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the top of the second. Still 2-0 Squirrels as we go to the bottom half of the inning, where Zach will lead off. Zach had a very good day yesterday. Looks at ball 1 here. This will just get foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Called strike 3. 1 away. Joey at the plate. First pitch called a strike. And this one down and in. Called strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Graves to the plate, 2 away. As Graves fouls the first pitch off. Grounds this one foul down the third baseline. 0-2. And this one misses down and in. Towards second, Miles makes the grab on that soft liner. Still 2-0 as we go into the third inning. Moriarty will lead things off for the Cardinals. First pitch called a strike. This one too low. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Chris Young at the plate. Hitting .250. Looks at a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Called strike 3. 2 away. That's 5 strikeouts for Graves so far today. First time through the Cardinals' order. Juan Pierre ground out in his first at-bat. And he has a 1-1 count to start this at-bat. That curveball not particularly close. Pierre lets it go by. Pops this one up by the plate. Tom makes the grab. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Squirrels still lead 2-0. Kester will lead things off. Kester singled and scored in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Looks at strike 3. 1 down. Marvin doubled and scored in his first at-bat. As he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Grounds this one towards first. It is just foul. This pitch down and out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 away. Chief fouled out in his first at-bat. Hits this one into right field for a base hit. 1 on, 2 outs. Terry drove in both runs so far with a single in his first at-bat. First pitch goes outside. Second pitch swung on and missed. Pops this one up. Pujols looks like he will field it. And he does, and that will end the inning. Still 2-0 Squirrels as we go to the fourth. Nick Punto at the plate. Graves winds and throws a pitch that's ground to second. Kester takes care of that. 1 down. Pujols at the plate. He ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Hits this one fair over the first base line, but not hard enough to get by Terry. 2 down. Hideki Matsui at the plate. Looks at strike 1. Pops this one up. Tom is awaiting it, and he makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0. Frank will come up to the plate. Frank struck out swinging in his first at-bat. 1 of 6 strikeouts so far today for Chris Young. What a trip and a half through the lineup. Has Frank down 0-2 here. And he will strike out again. 1 away. Tom struck out looking in his first at-bat. This will get over Young's head. Miles fields it and gets the throw over to first for an out. Sorry, my brain got a little ahead of my mouth there. Zach takes strike 1. Swings and misses at a pitch right down the middle. At least he swung, I suppose. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Young not having a bad day. Took him a few batters to get settled down, but ever since Terry got the base hit to drive in the run, I think Chief's hit is the only other hit he's even given up. Juan Encarnacion comes to the plate to open up the 5th inning. Squirrels still leading 2-0. He quickly goes down 0-2. And swings and misses for strike 3. Aaron Miles at the plate. He'll take strike one. Swings and misses, 0-2. Ground ball to third. Chief throws over. 2 down. Cesar is Turris now batting. He takes strike one on a high fastball. Graves goes back to it. This time it's fouled away, 0-2. Goes with the slider, gets a swing and a miss for another strikeout. Do believe he just struck out the entire side there. We go down to the bottom of the 5th inning. Joey will lead things off for the Squirrels, who still lead 2-0. Joey watches that slider go outside. Down and in, 2-0. That's going to be a line drive into right field. There's a base hit. Thought for a moment Miles might catch up to it, but he did not. Graves lined out to second in his first at-bat. Looks at strike one. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Called strike three. 1 on, 1 away. Kester at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Singled and struck out. Looks at strike one. Fouled away, makes it 0-2. This up the middle. Young fields it, goes to second. Back to first, not in time there. So, runner on first, 2 outs. Marvin, 1 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike one. Kester takes off, but it's not going to matter. Moriarty makes the grab on a little pop-up down the first base line. So still 2-0 Squirrels as we go to the 6th, and Moriarty will actually lead off for the Cardinals. First pitch from Graves is fouled away. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. 1 down, Chris Young at the plate. Looks at strike one. We'll say his average fell 7 points after getting out last at bat. Although now off the top of my head, I don't remember how he got out. Strikes out in this at bat though. 2 away. 2 away. Juan Pierre at the plate. First pitch up and in. Swing and a miss. That makes it 2-1. Called strike two. Swings and misses at a fastball, strike three. That brings us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 2-0 Squirrels. They will start off with Chief in the bottom half of the inning. Chief 1 for 2 today. Got a hit in his last at-bat, and he gets a hit in this at-bat. His Turris took a dive at it, but couldn't come up with it. And Chief turns that into a double into the left center gap. That'll bring Terry to the plate with the runner in scoring position and nobody out. First pitch is called a strike. Ground ball that gets through the middle of the infield. Chief is going to try to score. Throw does come home, but it's not going to be in time. Squirrels up 3-0. Terry takes second base on the throw, but he now has all 3 RBIs in this game. Frank has an 0-2 count. He has struck out in both at-bats today, and he will strike out yet again. 1 away, Tom at the plate. And he will look at strike one. Swings and misses, 0-2. Called strike three. 2 down, Zach at the plate. Looks at a strike. Looks at another strike. Pops this one up. Moriarty just stands up, makes the grab, and that will bring us to the 7th inning stretch. Nick Punto on the other side. Squirrels still leading 3-0. Except that's not the stretch. We are at home. So, sorry, I got ahead of myself here. We are going to change pitchers, though, which I think is why in my head I was thinking it was stretch time. Not quite yet. Jones is going to come into the game. Into Zach's spot, which will bring Quinton also into the game. Alright, Punto 0 for 2 today. And he comes up with the base hit into left field to welcome Jones into the game. That'll bring Pujols to the plate. He is ground out twice today. Although you can see by his numbers, he's having a very Pujols season. On pace for about 50 home runs. Strikes out here though, one away. That'll bring Matsui to the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Runner takes off. Tom cannot cut down Punto. So the Cardinals put a runner into scoring position with only 1 out. That pitch was a strike. As is this pitch. 0-2. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball. Strike 3. 2 down. Encarnacion is going to need to get a hit to drive in the Cardinals' first run of the series. As he looks at strike 1. Swings and misses. 0-2. Ground ball to second. Kester fields it, and that will get us to the stretch. 3-0 Squirrels. Joey will bat on the other side. Alright, Joey at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Chris Young still in there. First pitch, called a strike. Joey's going to put this into left field for another base hit. That will bring Quinton to the plate for his first at bat, and he will bat left-handed. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one deep but foul into left field. Might have had home run distance had it stayed right down the line. Looks at strike 3 though on a curveball on the outside corner. 1 down, Kester at the plate. He'll take a ball. Then takes a strike up in the zone. This is going to hook foul. 1-2. And fouled away to stay alive. And this one misses low. 2-2. Misses again. We got a full count with only 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll bring Marvin to the game. He is 1 for 3 with a double. That pitch out of the zone. And then a ball that is Turris fields on a short hop, but then gets it to first for the out. Still 3-0 Squirrels as we go into the 8th inning. Aaron Miles will lead things off, but he will do so against Hermida as soon as we're able to make a change here. Let's see, Marvin made that out, so that'll bring Miyake into the game. Alright, Aaron Miles is 0 for 2 today. Starts off with a curveball in the dirt. Then is behind on the fastball. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Fastball catches the outside corner, strike 3. Cesar Turris has struck out in both at-bats today. Looks at strike 1 here. Fouls this pitch straight back, 0-2. Hermida goes with the speed, and he does get it past his Turris. 2 away. Moriarty has also struck out in both at-bats today. Swings and misses at the first pitch here, as this pitch goes too high. Grounds this one to second, and that will end the 8th inning. The top half anyway. Chief will come up to the plate for the Squirrels, who still lead 3-0. Chief 2 for 3, has singled and doubled so far. Young still chugging away, though he's got to be reaching the end of his rope here. Chief is down 0-2. Hits this one up the middle. It'll get through for a base hit. A leadoff single for Chief. That'll bring Terry to the plate. He has singled and doubled so far. Well, he gets credit for a double. He singled and then advanced on the throw, but this game doesn't really do that. So they say he got a double. Terry grounds this one to second. Miles goes to second with it, and they do get that out, but can't even get a throw back to first. So we just switch runners. Chief for Terry, who I think are roughly the same speed. And that will be the end of the line for Chris Young. Jason Isernhausen will come in to keep things where they are. Alright, Frank has struck out in all 3 at-bats so far. Looks at strike 1 here. Gets the ball in play, but will it be a double play? No. They do get the out at second, but not quick enough to get back to Frank. Tom 0 for 3 today, though he did hit the ball 1 time already. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. This one hit past third base for a base hit. 2 on, 2 outs. Miyake at the plate to make his first at-bat today. And he lines right to Pujols at first to end the inning. We go to the 9th. Squirrels leading 3-0. Pitcher spot due up for the Cardinals. They are going to pinch hit. They find Echo. Though we will see once we change to Shibuya to, I think, is going for save number 35, I believe. Put him on the mound. That should be a low stress save opportunity. And the Cardinals do change their mind. They're now going to go with Troy Gloss. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, Juan Pierre. He is 0 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Excuse me. Ground ball to second. 2 down. It's up to Punto to keep the game going. Did get a base hit in his last at-bat. Grounds this one foul. Swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. Fouled away. Ooh, just misses outside. Not a bad pitch if you're Shibuya. Tries to get him to chase again. This one not as good. That's going to be lined into right, and it does fall in for a base hit. So Pujols does get to come to the plate. He's 0 for 3 today. Runner on first with 2 outs. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Fouled away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the ball game. Your final score today, just like yesterday, St. Louis Cardinals 0, Indianapolis Squirrels 3. Only slightly different today because that third run didn't come until the 7th inning instead of in the first. Other than that, it was almost a carbon copy game. We'll look at some highlights. Alright, and Terry is your player of the game. They say for driving in the first run, but he actually drove in all 3 runs today, so pretty apt choice. So thank you for watching today. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, help us get to that 100th subscriber, feel very much free. Otherwise, we've got the Cardinals one more time tomorrow. We will see you then.